All right. Hi, everyone, and welcome to Physics 2A. I am your instructor, Kylie Jo Ford. I wanted to first give you guys a little bit of information about myself before we kind of jump into the course information. Okay, so this first slide, I wanted to show you who I am. I was born in Red Bluff, raised in Madera Ranchos, and now I'm living in Clovis with my fiance. I had graduated in 2018 with my BS in physics, minors in geology and mathematics, and just last, or I guess not last month now, a few months ago, I graduated in physics with my master's. And we didn't have a traditional ceremony, so I dressed like this and sat in front of a computer screen doing Zoom, like we're doing now. We will be doing, online learning for now, and hopefully you guys can bear with me since this is pretty new to me as well, okay? I wanted to show you also something that we've been doing during quarantine. My sister over here, Kirsty Ford, she's another instructor in geology, and so is my mom, Carrie Workman Ford, again, instructors in geology. And during quarantine, we've been doing these like little craft nights, but we can't do them, like normal. So we were doing little Zoom meetings, and so that's been fun. More about my personal life. During quarantine, me and my fiance now got engaged. I have one dog. Her name is Freckles. She's sitting right here all cozied up in a blanket. I've traveled to Yellowstone, Hawaii, New York, Niagara Falls, like you can see here. This is a picture of my mom on a lava flow in Hawaii. And I added this picture because I took it in Morro Bay. Monterey and Morro Bay are my favorite places to visit. And right now it kind of sucks because we can't really do that. A little bit about my career so far. I have been a TA for Fresno State for the past 2 years as a master's student. I worked in the geology department and in the physics department. I've taught Geology 1, they say EES 1. I've taught Physics 2B lab, PSI 21 lab, which is astronomy, intro to astronomy, and then Nat Sci 1A lab, which is physics and chemistry for people who want to be teachers. And a bit about my research, I've gone to Princeton University. As you can see here and here, this was one of my favorite places to go when we were in Princeton because they had the best ice cream, and it was called the Bent Spoon, so it was really cute. And then I wanted to talk to you, or just tell you about my thesis real quick. I got my master's with my thesis on astrophysics, and specifically cataclysmic variables, which are essentially two stars like you see here orbiting really close together. Some of them are so close that they are transferring mass between each other. And if you have questions about that, feel free to always, contact me, talk to me about it. I like talking about it. Okay, now a bit about our course. So as you may know, our official course is General Physics 1, and we'll be covering mechanics, properties of matter, heat, sound, and waves. We have a couple prerequisites, Math 4A, which I believe is algebra, and hopefully if you've taken English 1A or English 1AH, some kind of English course. We have 4.0 credits for this class, and I have your required textbook, College Physics. It's on OpenStax, so it's a open resource book, and so it's free, which is great for us. And one thing I do have is Pivot Interactives. That will be $10, but that'll just be a one-time purchase, and it'll cover you for the whole semester. And that's going to be used for our lab simulation since we can't do it in class. Okay. Oops. Here we go. All right, so I've got a few recommended supplies on here. If you have it, I wouldn't say go and get one. An iPad or a tablet, they can be really useful when you're doing your homework. You can just write on it and then you can save that, upload it to Canvas. You could also just use a pen and paper, pencil and paper. That's what I would probably do because I don't have a tablet or an iPad. I really prefer writing things out when I'm doing homework on pencil and paper. Also, you'll need a scientific calculator. I have a couple of links here that you can use when you're doing homework, but not when you're doing the test. So I would suggest getting a scientific calculator. They're usually, like $8 to $10, maybe at Target or Walmart. Okay. So general information about our course. We will be doing 100% online, as you probably already know. We will have mostly asynchronous learning, so we won't be doing everything all at once, as you can tell by this first video. I'm going to be recording lectures and uploading them. The lectures will probably be 10 to 15 minutes long, and there'll be multiple of them, though, on certain topics. I just want to kind of cut it up for you guys so you're not sitting in front of the computer for like an hour listening to me talk. That can get very boring. And then I will have recitation, and what that is going to be homework help, lecture help, any kind of help that you'll need to ask me questions, whatever, during that time, and that will be synchronous. So we'll schedule that through a poll, and I can also have office hours for you guys by appointment only, though, since we are we can't do this in person, so you'll have to schedule an appointment with me. Okay, and I have a breakdown right here of the percentages of your homework, discussion boards, progress quizzes, labs, midterms, and final. Okay, so each of those are broken down here, and of course the overall grade. Okay, so I wanted to add this meme in here, waiting for grades to post. Just know that you guys are my only class, so that'll be kind of benefit for you guys, but there are 38 to 40 of you guys, so just be a little bit patient. I can't grade things in 2 minutes. Okay, can't grade a whole class in 2 minutes. So just be patient with me, but I will go as fast as I can with the grading, and if I'm not, you can feel free to email me. And speaking of email, I will have this on Canvas, but if you email me, just give me like 24 to 48 hours to respond. I may not respond within, 10 minutes. Okay, so just, let me have the time to read all emails. Okay. All right, so submitting assignments, I will have, we're going to have homeworks, progress quizzes, discussion boards, and labs, and those are all going to be either in PDF or Word formats. Okay, so the labs, I will give you a Word document to basically fill out, okay, answer questions. As far as homework goes, if you could either write it on your iPad or tablet and then upload that to Canvas, or a piece of paper, write stuff down with pen and paper, upload that to Canvas, either as a PDF or you can put it in a Word document. Okay, that way it's all consistent, and that should be fine. Quizzes will just be done through Canvas, so don't need to worry about that. Same with discussion boards. Okay, so I don't want people to turn in a lot of late work, so I don't really want to accept any late work unless you guys have a very good reason, a compelling reason, and some kind of evidence for that. And if you can reach out before the deadline, that would be perfect. And please have Zoom. That's where we are going to be having our recitation sections and office hours if you guys want one. Okay, so please make sure you guys have Zoom already. And here are a few due dates. So I guess it's a whole schedule. So as you can see on this very left-hand side, we have all of the deliverable dates, okay? So these are just by weeks, okay? You have the module topics in the middle there, and then on the right side, it has what is due. Okay, so we have homeworks, which is HW, that's what that stands for. We have labs, which is just gonna be lab. The Q stands for progress quizzes, and the discussion boards have a D. Okay, so that is the schedule as of now. Whoops. Okay. The discussion boards and progress quizzes will be due every Wednesday. Okay, unless it's noted on the schedule, maybe in the future, like we'll have to watch out for Thanksgiving break. That's one that I know we'll have to watch out for. We might have to move a couple of the dates, but we'll get to that when it comes. Same thing with the homework and the labs. Those are going to be due Fridays. Okay, and again, unless otherwise noted on the schedule. Okay. Again, this is in progress, so I might change a couple of things, not really a ton, okay? But as long as you're following along on Canvas and following the modules, you should be up to date and totally fine, okay? And that's the end of our slideshow. So if you have any questions, please email me, let me know. And you could also message me through Canvas. That's a really good way to reach me as well. Okay, thank you. I look forward to teaching you guys some physics this semester.